Well, welcome to day 4 of the 30-day KWCP 30-day command challenge. So today we're going to talk about neighborhood snaps. So log into the Keller Cloud or Keller command. You'll go to agent.kw.com and you'll sign in using your username and password. Once you sign in, it will take you to the command dashboard. So let's get rid of this. And now we are in the dashboard. Obviously, these are the applications, the icons, and then these are the applications broken up into contact cards that describe what each icon means. So today we're going to go into contacts. So click contacts either here or here. We'll take you to the same place. It will take you to your contact management system with all of the names that you have in your system. So today we're going to create a neighborhood snap. So I'm going to create one here for Davis Law because he does not have a neighborhood snap attached to his record. So we'll go to Davis. We'll just click on Davis. And remember that the contact card is on the left with all the client's information. And then on the right is the timeline, opportunity, task, and note section. So this is where all the activity happens in a record. So what you'll do is you'll scroll down to get to add a neighborhood, So we'll add a neighborhood. So Davis is a buyer and he's interested in looking at homes or interested in the data for Logan Circle and DuPont Circle. So those are his areas of interest. So we're just going to click add neighborhood and we're going to search for the neighborhoods. So on this one, we're just going to click on Logan Circle. And you're going to type in Washington, D.C. because there's several Logan Circles throughout the country. So we're going to make sure we get the right one. So Logan Circle goes here. And then we're going to type in DuPont Circle. So we're just going to back this out and type in DuPont Circle. Okay, so, and then type in Washington, D.C. as well on this one. Okay, and click that one. So now we've got two neighborhoods. Two neighborhoods that he's interested in. Now, you can type up to 10 neighborhoods currently, and there are talks that this could go on unlimited if you'd like. But at the current state, we can type in 10 neighborhoods if you'd like. So these neighborhoods, we can get the URL for the neighborhood snap for these two neighborhoods. And how you do that, you just go to click neighborhood snap URL, and it will create a URL. This URL is unique to Davis and Davis only. No one else has this URL with this information. This information is also a live link, so as the data changes inside of the command system or MRIS or Bright, if it changes, the data changes in this link. So it's an everlasting link with data that is constantly evolving. So at this point, I would copy the URL. I would go into my Gmail or my Office 365 or Outlook and create an email to Davis. And basically, hi Davis, it's Frank from Keller Williams Capital Properties. I just want to let you know that I've created your special and unique link for the Logan Circle and DuPont Circle areas that have all the neighborhood statistics as well as active and sold listings. Now, you will be able to send eventually your own email from the system, but currently, the way it is currently, you would have to create your own email right now. So I would do that and I would send the URL. So if I were to open this URL or send the email to Davis and Davis were to open the URL, this is what the URL would look like. So we're just going to copy and paste it in here. And we'll drop that in there. And this is what the neighborhood snap looks like. So obviously it's got my branding on it. It's got the Logan Circle neighborhood and DuPont Circle. So if I can toggle between these two and change the information. So it obviously changes the map and it also changes the statistics. It changes the active listings or active homes for sale, the recent solds, and then it also has your marketing data on here as well. So let's go back and look at this Logan Circle. So the Logan Circle is outlined by Nextdoor, and this is the outline of Logan Circle for Nextdoor. In about a week or two, I've been told that we're going to be able to create our own polygons on the map with our own data. So, for instance, Davis likes Logan Circle and DuPont. I could just draw one polygon for DuPont and Logan and just create one of these rather than having two. But the current state that we're in right now, it would be two that he would have to toggle through or click to see the data on each one of these neighborhoods. So on the Logan Circle neighborhood, we've got 30 active listings, pendings, average days on market, average list price, average square footage, and then we have the sold statistics, total sold, average sold price, and average price per square foot. Okay, this data is constantly changing as the data changes in Bright, because this is attached to Bright to the MLS currently. It also has the active listings on here, so Davis can scroll through these and look at all of these active listings on here. Okay, if he wants to see one of these listings, he would just click on one of these and it would actually pull up the nice looking property website for this listing. So this is 1437 Rhode Island Avenue. It has got all the information, year built, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, has all the photos. He can click through all of these. He can see where it is located on the map. There's your statistics again for Logan Circle and your marketing data. Okay, so he can look at as many of these as he wants, and he can scroll backwards and go back to the neighborhood snap as well. But I want to bring up something on this page as well. We've got to go see it, and if he were to go click go see it, what would happen is a little calendar would come up and time frame, and he would schedule an appointment to go see this property. And once he scheduled the appointment, you would get a notification that Davis wants to see this property at a specific date and specific time. This will eventually be attached to your calendar, so if you're not available or your times are blocked off, it will be blocked off on the screen. So if you are not available between 1 and 2, he would not be able to schedule an appointment between 1 and 2. Okay, so that's the actual property websites. There's like single property websites, but they're created inside of the Market Snap. Okay, so we go back to the Market Snapshot. Okay, active listings, he can look at any of the sold listings. But the good thing about this is it's attached to Bright, and he can go up here and search any listing he wants. He can add an address, and he can actually physically drop a pin around an address, and everything around that area would come up for sale. But right now, these are all the listings in Logan Circle. We can filter it by newest or the cheapest. We can also filter it by the number. Click the button here on the right by the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, price range, square footage, right? And you would apply the filters, and then the data would change, or the listings would change on any of the criteria that you filtered by here. Okay, so he can actually click on any one of these. So if he likes this one, he can click on this one, and it brings it back to basically a single property website again. So he can look at the details on this. He can look at the photos. Okay, and it has all of your marketing data. Okay, now let's go back to the neighborhood snap. And you can toggle back to DuPont Circle, so the data would change if I went into DuPont Circle. He can also share this. So there's the share button right here. If he clicks the share button and shares it with maybe his best friend or a girlfriend or boyfriend, a partner, brother, sister, basically what it would do is he would have to fill this in: name, last name, email address, phone number. The ones in red are required to send this out, and he would share this, and this information would go to whomever he sent the snap to. Here's the unique thing about this. When they fill this out, a contact record is created in your command system. Okay, it also generates a new URL for this person. So if this person's name was Bob Smith, and the email address, and he clicks share, Bob Smith would go into your contact section. It also would create a new URL unique to only Bob Smith, but it would have this data. Okay? And then basically there would be two URLs with this same data, but the URL is context specific. I hope I'm making sense to everyone. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go any further with this right now because there are other things that we can do, and we can schedule a smart plan to send these things out on a monthly basis, and I'll get into that on another video. But I want to go back to the contact record. So let's go back to command. Let me go back over here. Sorry, I need to move the screen. There we go. Now I'm back in Davis's record. I'm just going to refresh the record and look on the activities or the timeline on the right-hand side. It shows that Davis viewed the MarketSnap landing page and then also looked at different listings. Okay, these are not the correct addresses because it's still updating, but this, you will be able to see what he clicked on all of those on the Market Snapshot. It shows that he opened the Market Snapshot. Okay, it'll say the date, and then it will have time as well on here, and you'll be able to physically look at the actual property by clicking on the property on these. So you'll have an idea of what your client is actually doing on those market snapshots. You can do it just today, and only today would show up. You can do it by week, you can do it by month, and you can do it all time. Okay, so this is really interesting because you can actually physically see that what he clicked on, and you can start to understand what he's interested in. Maybe he's only clicking on condos, new condos, older condos, maybe only single family homes or only row homes. So you'll start to see patterns as they do the activities in here, and it'll give you an idea. Now, will it notify you when he does look at any of these properties? I'm assuming, and I'm going to probably say yes, but that has not been confirmed with anyone. I have not heard that, but I'm sure that there's going to be some sort of an alert that your contact has made some sort of has done some sort of activity in the record. Okay. Any questions? Give me a call. You have my number, 202-417-2058.